Today, we will discuss a question that can save you a lot of time, energy, and frustration. How can you tell if a woman is not very interested in you? It's not easy, especially with emotions involved. However, by learning to recognize these signs early, you will gain clarity, be able to move on, or confidently step back, letting her take the initiative. I will talk about 5 key signals that often indicate her low interest. By the end, you will definitely know when to stop pursuing. You will start focusing on relationships that bring respect and attention you deserve. Let's begin with the first signal. When a person is interested, they happily communicate and keep the conversation going. But if she is always busy, responds after hours or days without enthusiasm, that's a serious sign. She might make excuses like, "Sorry, I was very busy," or "I didn't see your message." But in reality, when someone truly wants to, they find the time. If someone wants to talk to you, they will find the time despite being busy. But if she makes you feel like a backup option, it's worth stepping back. Respect yourself enough to walk away from those who don't value your time. Take it as a signal to focus on people who are genuinely happy to communicate with you. The second sign is that she is unclear about future plans. A woman who is interested will either find the time or suggest rescheduling the meeting. If she constantly avoids specifics, doesn't confirm meetings, or says, "Maybe I'll tell you later," it means you're more of an option than a priority for her. If the initiative always comes from you and she never finalizes plans, it's a sign of lack of interest. Quote, "If someone doesn't show up for you, they don't deserve you showing up for them." Move forward and invest in those who truly want to spend time with you. The third important point is that conversations remain superficial. This is another big sign that the relationship is not progressing. Conversations stay on a surface level, and she might be uninterested. When people are truly interested, they want to establish a deep connection, ask questions, and share stories. They show curiosity about who you are. If she only maintains conversations on a superficial level, doesn't get personal, and isn't interested in your affairs or goals, that's a signal. If you are constantly leading the conversation and she responds briefly, that's a lack of emotional involvement. True connection goes beyond small talk. If that's all she offers, take it as a sign. Connection is depth, not just presence. A genuinely interested person wants to get to know you more deeply. Pay attention to how much interest she shows in truly getting to know you. Another important sign is avoiding physical contact or flirting. Attraction is often accompanied by subtle physical signals, leaning closer, touching your hand, or finding a reason to be near. If she avoids any physical contact, withdraws when you approach, or feels uncomfortable with accidental touches, she may not be attracted to you. In the early stages of dating, women often use body language to show their interest. If she keeps her distance and does not engage in playful touches, this is an important signal. If a woman seems tense and does not initiate physical contact, it usually means she prefers to maintain space and is not ready for intimacy. Respect her personal space. But remember, a lack of physical interest often indicates that she sees you more as a friend. Physical closeness often reflects emotional closeness. If she keeps her distance, she may not be ready for anything more than friendship. The fifth sign is that she talks about other men she is interested in. This is probably the clearest sign of a lack of romantic interest. When a woman is interested, she usually doesn't talk about other guys to avoid seeming unavailable. If she does talk about others, it's a clear hint. By talking about other interests, she shows that she sees you as a friend, not a potential partner. This is a direct way to communicate her feelings. When someone shows who they really are, believe it. If she openly talks about others, it means her feelings for you are not romantic. If a woman often talks about other men, take it as a sign to focus on someone who is truly interested in you. Here are 5 signs that a woman may not want to take your relationship to the next level. The good news is that recognizing these signs early helps avoid wasting energy on someone who is not truly invested. If you notice one or more of these signals, don't take it personally. Just understand that it's time to focus on mutual and fulfilling relationships. Remember, the right person will be happy to communicate with you, plan meetings, and build sincere relationships. Don't settle for less than you deserve, because true relationships bring joy and reciprocity.